Hello my friends. Welcome back to English Bravo. Today I want to talk to you about English learning misconceptions. A misconception is a false idea. Something people believe but which is not really true. These misconceptions are dangerous because they make you confused and they stop your progress. But when you know the truth, everything feels easier. We can relax and we can use our time in the right way. And then step by step we feel real fluency growing inside us. So in this episode one will share with you misconceptions that many learners still believe. They are not always talked about in class but they are very important. Together we will look at each misconception and then I will show you the truth. As always I will speak slowly and clearly. I will use simple words so you can understand and follow me. Let's begin. Misconception number 1. Watching movies with subtitles will make you fluent automatically. Many learners love English movies and TV series. They spend hours watching them with subtitles and feel proud because it seems like study. But some learners believe that just watching and doing nothing else will make them fluent. Well, this is not true. Watching is useful, yes, but watching alone is passive. You do not do anything. Your eyes and ears are working but your mouth is silent and your memory does not practice deeply. Think of exercise. If you sit on the sofa and watch a video of someone running, will your body become fit? Of course not. To become strong, you must also move. You must also run. It is somehow the same with English movies. If you want clear speaking ability, if you want fluency, you cannot just watch. You must use active methods. Pause the video. Copy the lines, shadow the actors, repeat sentences many times, and write down useful phrases. So, the truth is simple. Movies can definitely help you, but they only help when you work with them actively, not passively. Here is the second misconception. Speaking fast means speaking fluently. Some learners believe that fluency means speed. They think if I speak quickly, people will believe I am fluent. But speed does not equal fluency. It does not mean fluency. Fluency is about smooth, natural communication. It is about being clear, comfortable, and confident. When you try to speak too fast, your words often crash into each other. Your grammar breaks. Your sentences sound messy. And very often you feel nervous inside. Native speakers are not always fast. They slow down when they want to be clear. They use pauses and they repeat words when needed. This is normal and it is part of real communication. So the truth is you do not need to be fast to be fluent. You need to be clear, calm and confident. That is what real fluency looks like. Here is the next misconception. You must think in English all the time. Teachers often say, think in English, not in your native language. I often say that as well, and I have talked about it in 2 videos. This advice is good, but some learners believe they must think in English every second of the day. When they cannot do this, they feel guilty. They feel stressed and sometimes they feel hopeless. But the truth is you cannot push your brain to think in English all the time. Thinking in English is not a switch you turn on. It is a natural result of practice. It grows slowly like a tree. Okay, so what do? You can create small English islands in your day. This is something that I have talked about in previous videos. For 10 minutes at breakfast, describe your food in English. For 15 minutes in the evening, write a short diary in English. When you listen to music, try to sing along in English. These small moments grow into bigger moments. Slowly, step by step, English becomes the language your brain chooses naturally. So the truth is you do not need to think in English all the time. You only need to create regular small times for English and the rest will come by itself. Okay. Misconception number 4. One perfect method is enough. Many learners are always searching for the best method. They want one book, one app or one course that will magically give them fluency. But the truth is there is no single magic method. Language learning is like building a house. One tool cannot build the whole house. You need many different tools to become fluent. You need many kinds of practice. Listening to real voices, speaking and shadowing, reading stories or short articles, writing your own simple sentences, and of course, having real conversations with people. Each method builds one part of your English ability. Together they make you strong. So the truth is, do not search for one perfect method. Build your own mix of methods and use them every day. Okay. Misconception number 5. Learning English is a straight line. This is very common. Many learners believe progress always feels forward. They expect every week to be faster, better, and easier. But the truth is, learning is not a straight line. It is more like climbing a mountain. Sometimes you move up quickly. Other times you are standing still on a flat area. This is called a plateau. In these times you feel bored and think, I'm not improving. But not moving forward is not failure. It is part of learning. Your brain is reorganizing. Your memory is building stronger connections. You are improving. The quiet times are also growth times. So the truth is, do not fear not moving forward. Do not fear plateaus. They are natural and they show your brain is preparing for the next jump forward. Here is the next misconception. If you don't start young, you will never be fluent. Adults often feel afraid of this false idea, this misconception. They say, I am too old. My accent will never change. But the truth is different, my friend. You can learn at any age. Yeah, children copy sounds quickly, but adults have focus. Adults have discipline. They have strategies. Adults can listen carefully, imitate slowly and repeat again and again. With time, their pronunciation becomes clear and natural. Remember, fluency is not about age. It is about how much and how often you practice. So the truth is, you are never too old. Your habits are more important than your age. Okay, here is the next misconception. You must learn difficult words and advanced grammar to impress others. Well, some learners want to sound very smart. They choose rare words and complicated grammar structures. But this does not create fluency. Sometimes if you do not use those words correctly, it creates confusion. Daily fluency is built with simple high-frequency chunks and phrases. These are the phrases you use again and again in real life. For example, how's it going? Could you help me with this? Let me check. I'm on my way. I'll get back to you. These short expressions are the true muscles of English. They make communication smooth. So the truth is, do not waste energy trying to sound advanced. Focus first on common words and phrases. Real fluency lives there. Here is the final misconception. Silence means failure. This is a false idea. Many learners believe if I pause when I speak, I am not fluent. But silence is natural. Even native speakers pause often. They stop. They use or let me think. Pausing gives you time. Pausing makes your message clear. Pausing shows you are thinking carefully. So the truth is, silence is not failure. Silence is part of real fluency. Okay. So which misconception did you believe before today? Which truth feels new to you? Now remember, fluency is not magic. It is not speed. It is not perfection. It is not a gift from outside. Fluency is daily practice, small steps, courage to continue and a calm heart. So go forward with energy. Practice a little every day. Use mistakes as lessons. Speak clearly and enjoy the journey. I'm Tom and this is English Bravo. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.